Hey guys, it's 21 Maxi here, and welcome to another edition of Maxi Recommends. Today I am going to be looking at Federico Bonazzoli, the Inter Milan striker who, as you can see here, has joined Manchester City. In my game, he was recommended by Jamie, so if you want to check out Jamie's Twitch channel, it is going to be in the description below, twitch.tv/IJamieG97. Anyway, let's carry on with this scout report. As you can see, this is a young Italian striker. I'll just quickly show you here. You can pick him up in the first season for 475k, and already that Man City have loaned him out twice to Hercules. Fair enough, he only played one game, but look at that second loan spell where he's already playing in Ligue 1 and scoring 15 goals in 31 appearances for Evian, also contributing with 4 assists and 4 Player of the Match awards. Now I'm just going to quick look through most of his profile, and then we'll do the usual scout report and whatnot. So already at the age of 19, his value is shot up to 5 million. He's regularly getting capped for the under-21s of Italy. He's left-footed only, so he's more likely going to be that left-sided striker. And as you can see there, with his player roles, he's probably more preferred to be in a target man, which could possibly still be OP in this football manager. A complete forward and a poacher could play in behind, but probably more recommendable to play as the main striker. And you can see with his weight and his height, he probably has a good base to be a target man. So looking at the stats, and a lot of the stats have improved since I first seen him, before I got my scout report completed on him. Finishing's good, penalty taking's good, and the jump and reach are the 3 main stats. I'm just going to start off with the physicals. I mean, he's 19 and that's those physical stats. If you want a target man, he's going to end up having maybe 17-18 strength, staying with pace, stamina, the natural fitness is going to be high, balance is going to be good, and even the acceleration and agility are going to work its way up there. Again, looking at the mental section, you see there most things are usually kind of low teens. Some maybe reaching 13, 14. Again, if you get him tutored by, say, I don't know, well, Aguero, if he gets these, when he gets to his peak, like say even Dzeko, his mental stats are just going to rocket. And I feel that this kid is just going to be a superstar. I mean, the determination is good enough, you know, but if you can work on likes of that, work on his composure, his anticipation is good. The one thing I would say he lacks, which I need a lot of work on, is definitely going to be his positioning. If you want him getting in the right place in the box, definitely work on that attribute. But for being a target man, the finishing is pretty damn good. Dribbling you won't really need, but I suppose you could work on that. The first touch, maybe get him doing a bit of training on that, and I'd say heading as well. But overall, I mean, the kid's 19, he's just turned 19. So I mean, he's got plenty of time to develop. He's only had a couple of loan spells. He's not really been tutored or anything. So I can only think if you get a good tutor onto Federico Bonazzoli, then in the future he's going to turn out to be a good restart. I mean, this, as I say, is the start of the 3rd season and he's already improved a good little bit. Lets you know how good he's going to be. A quick look at his information, you'll see fairly professional personality. Needless to say, he's just a striker. He's touted to be the next Roberto Battiga, and he's very similar to Edin Dzeko. So again, pair them up with Edin Dzeko will definitely take him to the next level. Nationalities, he's just Italian. Let's say Italian on 21 caps anyway, and he was trained at Inter. I believe he's played once for the Inter first team. I don't know if he's played for them this season, but it was certainly last season. So it's definitely highly rated in real life. And a quick look at my scout report from Van Stinge, who has 17 judging ability and 18 judging potential. It says he can go to potentially 3 stars. I think he's capable of being even better. Remember, this is targeted to Manchester United, so a 3-star player here could well be a 5-star player anywhere else if you're kind of like trying to push from, say, Championship to Premier League, or even take that step from the lower ends of the Premier League up into the top 4. So look at the cons, because the cons are always the negatives. We need to learn the language, but we can deal with that. It's very one-footed. Could probably get him to train in that, but I mean, if you put him on the left-hand side of the strike force, that's decent. He's not versatile, but he's going to be a striker. They usually aren't versatile. Weakest area of the game is he's selfish. Again, strikers aren't selfish, you know, and tendencies not to get stuck in. That could be a problem with him being a target man, because you need a target man to get stuck in, but again, you can work on that. The scout summary says we should keep an eye on him, which is interesting, but here are all the pros, and there's a lot of them. Potentially be a star Premier Division striker in the future. That's one, that's a great start. He's a very determined player. He's already at this stage would be a decent signing for most Premier League sides, so again, when he develops, you know, I mean, you're starting off with something that could probably do it in the Premier League. maybe as a sub player, but in a couple of years could be the guy. He handles himself in a professional manner, enjoys the big matches, he's consistent, and his pace is very good. It would be my 6th best striker, just behind my latest guy that I reviewed, which is Luka Jovic. But again, Jovic is really good, so I can understand him being under him. But the likes of Barbosa, and then you have to like Wayne Rooney. So I mean, he's only realistically 1 star less than Wayne Rooney at the age of 30. So I think he's a good wee player, and I definitely think there is a lot to go with on Bonazzoli. I definitely agree with Jamie for recommending him, and I definitely would suggest you guys check him out. Again, like all the other guys we've reviewed, we will have follow-up videos in a couple of years' time, probably about another 3 seasons then, when he reaches probably about 22, and we'll see how he's turned out then. So guys, let me know what you think if you've signed Bonazzoli. Let me know how he's gone in your save, and don't forget, to follow Jamie, who recommended him on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/IJamieG97. So this again was Twitter on Maxwell. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye bye.